Hello, all you babes in soul land. And it is, it is, I'm waiting. No, I'm just kidding. It is easy like Sunday morning, Sunday soul surfing, getting over the week and unwinding. That is what we need to do today. I'm on here early. I am drinking coffee. Usually my brain is not that active first thing in the morning. I got up early because there was so much that come out in the cards last night that it was scary. We have a lot of energy going on right now, and we really need to be careful, really careful. Right now, what I want my soul family to think about is get some extra water, get about 3 weeks worth of water and food and toilet paper and things you might need uh, if things shut down. We have to remember that the money system's going to go down. Whether we like it or not, I know we've heard it, but it's going to go down. It's got to go down. That is the greed in the world. And I get it because we have been indoctrinated into the 3D money system. So we don't know anything else at this point. This is what we're used to. And the dark night of the soul. We could talk for a second about the dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul is when you've looked at everything in your past, everything. I mean, even good, bad, ugly. Okay. You've looked at everything and you've forgiven the bad with love and you broke the contract. It doesn't mean that you're going to go hang out with the bad. It means that you had a contract with whoever was bad to you. You had a contract with them, and it was a learning experience. So think about the horrible as a learning experience, but you have to look at it, reflect on it, and release it, just like we do in our day. If we don't release the past and we hang on to all the baloney that has happened in our world, you will be talking about that for the rest of your life. If you cannot release it, you will be flipping and flipping and flipping and thinking and thinking. Who wants to do that? Who wants to remember all the bad and nothing good? My mother does that. And that is not a good thing because when you get older, that's what you harp on. So we need to quit playing it and put it away. The dark night of the soul is a time when we're walking through this earth school and we've realized that there's something more and we start dipping into mystery school. And it's okay if one person isn't teaching you as much as you feel, uh, entwine it with another person that is hitting your energy buttons. I could talk to 15, 20 people in a room, and maybe five will have my energy. The other ones just are off in the distance still. People are going through the dark night of the soul when they need to go through the dark night of the soul. But you can see when you step back and you watch somebody argue, you see everything that you and your partner probably have argued about. It's all the same thing. It's one person making a lot of money and the other person not making a lot of money. They go in together, they intertwine, and the one that's always struggling to make the money and help is always the bad guy because you can point out the fact that you don't make enough money. You didn't help me. This is for all of us. Wait a minute. We are not the same people. You are not me. I am not you. I might think like you a little bit. We might have personality structures that are the same, but our quest, our journey is within the avatar. Our soul has to take the avatar and say, look, we're riding along and now we're going through some rocky rocky stuff. Get ready, but prepare for it and know how to react to it when it comes. Our reactions are like snapdragons, and I get it. It's hard. We come to people and we match. We come to people and we don't match. It's okay. Go on. If you didn't match with this person, it's okay. We're all going through these dark moments in our life, and they're always going to happen. We have to really take control of our life. And I'm not going to keep going on and harping on it. I just want my soul family to get used to this and try to get through this. Once you get over the hump of loving yourself, really loving, not ego, not fancy, within, really loving who Fawn is, really loving who Dawn is, really loving who Brad is. Brad started loving himself and he's out there doing it. I'm proud of you, Brad. Really am. You did great and you're still doing great. And you will have some bumps in the road. We all will. We're driving along in our sports car and everything's going good. Got the window down, music cranked, and all of a sudden you get a flat tire. It happens, man. Seriously, it happens. But how are you going to react to the flat tire? Your reaction to the things that you've been doing in life is what you need to work on. You, not anybody else. You've got Fawn and Dawn together, and of course, he is not like me in a lot of ways. I am not like him in a lot of ways. He goes his way, I go my way during the day and doing our things that we need to do. But then we come together at night, we play some dice, we talk, we do things. But you have to let that person be who they are and learn from their own. And you have to learn from your own. We can't keep pointing fingers. It's not going to get us anywhere. Okay. Now, that was a short but sweet. Today is 9/15/2024. It's a 23. It's a 5. It's change. And happy birthday, Kim. It's my girlfriend's birthday today. I hope you have a beautiful, magical birthday. And we have 9/16/2024, which is a 24, which is a 6. You got a 5 and a 6. You got an 11. It's a master number. It doubles in energy. So today is and the next couple days is a double your energy. So whatever you're putting forward is going to double. So if you're coasting along and daydreaming and living harmonious, that's probably, it won't bother you. But if you're living in chaos and you haven't walked through the dark night of the soul and you're having nervous problems and you're listening to everybody's opinion and you're going with it, take a deep breath and walk away. You don't need the drama. It's just drama. And that's too much drama for this mama. So we're going to get into, now that this is going to be for Soul Surfing Sunday and Magical Monday. A lot is happening in my world too. So I can't get on every day like I did, but I'm still here every couple days. And I really feel that the messages from the cards and the ancestors and the angels and the spirit guides are really trying to work some magic on everybody that is tuning in. Okay, that's all I got to say. I know I blabbed, did what I did, and we got the Soul Helper Oracle. Now, I'm not going to read what the 11 is because we know what the 11 is. The 11 is everything you manifest, everything you think of doubles right now. It's like a master number. Oh boy. I actually got a good night's sleep last night. I feel good today. We got a number 8 in the Soul Helper Oracle, and I love this. This is an 8. Now, we had a lot of 8s today, and 8 is infinity. So there's something going on in our world where people are joining, getting into kind of like community settings. Live in this world as a dreamer, create a future paradise. That is what we are trying to do. We are trying to create a future paradise. Imagine walking out of your door barefoot, relaxed, in white, you're pure, and you're leaning against a post and you're just daydreaming because everything in your world is so beautiful. Look at the butterflies and the flowers and the sun, the light in the background, just just soft enough to just let you daydream and feel the now space. That's what we have to feel more is the now space. When you start going into those bad traumatic moments in your childhood, go into your now space. Don't think about it. Change the direction of your thought. The dreamers of the world are active creators of their own lives and futures in close touch with their imagination and inventiveness. A powerful creative potential awaits each of us when we tap into these aspects of ourselves. With its perfectly balanced energy, each daydream has the potential for fulfillment. There is no ego and no relentless desire, just the pure feeling of dreaming itself. Dreamers are deeply connected with their own magic, whether they are aware of it or not. When they dream, they let go of everything and enter a space where only magic exists. Keep your bold, brave, and beautiful dreams safe in your heart. They are worth more than all the riches of the world. Dream with every fiber of your being for the benefit of all living creatures. It is your mission, indeed your responsibility, to imagine in your dreams a world like a paradise. Dream a better world for us all. Such a world can ultimately only be created by those capable of imagining it. This is the ancient cosmic law of analogy. As within, so without. Only what is within us can be manifested in the outside world. Give your dreams and the images you see in your mind's eye even greater power by experiencing them more intensely so that they can guide you towards your potential. This card indicates that you are in a time in which dreams have more creative power than ever before. Your feelings and emotions are the magic that will make your dreams come true more quickly. Make use of their light and give it to your dreams. Dream a paradise for all living things. Visualize it every day and intensify these dreams with the helpers suggested. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the otter, herbal essence is the sandalwood, healing crystal is the Moki marbles, and the number is 8. Number 8 tells you that now is the time for harmony, calm, and a place of retreat. You have been given the gift of a light that opens your mind and delivers the strength to create something that will last for all time. Should you want it to do so, number 8's energy field opens up eternity for you. It is renewal, paradise, spirituality, calm, mindfulness, and the completion of transformation. We we are transforming. We are thinking different. We are stepping out of the box that they put us in. Why are all your walls square? Little squares, little squares. You work in little squares, little squares. They're keeping you in a box. We got to think about that. We got to think about our journey. What do you want your journey to look like? Because your journey can intertwine with a lot of people, and your journey might not intertwine with a lot of people. You have to decide how you want your story, your journey told in this lifetime. I had the other day, nothing wanted to come out for the practical magic, so nothing did come out. But today it did come out. And it's a number 11. It's a 29. It's solitude, the gift of solitude. Warm my heart. Time alone is precious and essential in so many ways. So carve out some spaces for solitude, no matter how busy you are. The greatest gift you can give yourself is time alone. Yet it's usually the first thing you sacrifice and the last thing you allow. Spending time on your own connects you to the true you self, the true self. It can soothe your soul and offer you deep healing. It's a powerful way to process emotions, clarify our perspectives, and become more in tune with the whispers of your heart. Solitude encourages independent thinking and fosters confidence in your ability to cope with challenges. It assists you in coming to terms with traumatic events and increasing empathy while reducing stress. Loving and valuing time alone doesn't hinder your social skills or ability to interact with others. It can actually improve your relationship, enhance communication, and provide a new appreciation for friends and loved ones. Drawing this card indicates that you will benefit from some time alone. It's reminding you to stop putting it off, no matter how busy you think you are, imploring you to carve out a little time for yourself because it will assist you in so many ways and help you cope with your busyness too. On the physical level, the brain requires solitude to unwind, rest, and recharge and to be free up mental space. Emotionally, it can be even more important and more healing. Being constantly surrounded by people and noise can drown out the yearning of your heart and silence your inner wisdom. In contrast, time on your own allows you to work out who you truly are, what you hope for, and what you really want. Without the room to explore your true feelings, you can find yourself unconsciously echoing other people's opinions or going along with things that may not be entirely true to you. Grant yourself the solitude and the space to go within rather than fearing those times when you're left to your own devices and filling them with noise and a to-do list embraces them and draws strength from the silence. In the freedom to do This is time to do the freedom to do exactly what you want and be exactly who you want to be. Allow it to recharge and energize you. When you spend all your time with other people, it's easy to slip into patterns of acting as you imagine they expect you to. Supportive friend, loving partner, effective coworkers, well-behaved child, busy parents, and putting your desires last. Start living on your own terms. Taking time out of yourself can help you remember who you are and what you want from life, love, work, and friendship. It's not about being selfish or oblivious to other people's needs, just ensuring that there is a balance in how you treat yourself as well as others. There is peace and purpose in solitude, and it can be used to achieve greater self awareness and lead to spiritual growth and transformation. Being alone also increases productivity and allows creativity to flourish. It's no coincidence that solutions to problems so often occur to you in the shower or while walking alone in nature. When your brain is free to wander, most importantly, the gift of solitude helps you become more comfortable in your own skin, develop insight into who you are deep down, build your confidence, explore new interests, and push the boundaries of your comfort zone. I can verify that we all get in that comfort zone. We're in our little fifth wheel camper and we're in our comfort zone. So, yeah, I can see where there's so much in these cards and in the channel messages that I'm giving everybody. And I'm taking in. This is my quest too. This is my journey. This is, I don't know why I'm supposed to be here, but I am. So like I said before, I would have never done YouTube. I was a quiet girl. Um, I just wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have come out of my box, but here I am in my little fifth wheel trailer out of the box because I've had all this stuff in me for so long, just wanting to share it with people and help people understand what they're going through. And that guess that's my mission right now. And when my mission's up, I'll go somewhere else where I'm needed. That's the way I look at this journey through Earth School. Now we're going to go to the angels and ancestors. We all know we need the solitude because that's the meditation, that's the going within, that's the listening from within. And we need to live in this world as a dreamer because we create the future. We are creating it for this, for the children, for the next generation who comes. What do we want to leave them? We want to leave them a messed up 3D world, or we want to fix the 3D world so nobody comes back to the messed up 3D world. Wouldn't that be nice? So we need to go within and find ourselves. We've been somebody else for so long, just following the crowd, that we don't even know who the hell we are. And now it's time to find out who the hell we are. We got the Oracle, wait for important information. All kinds of important information. Solitude, you'll find it. Dreaming, you'll find it. Listen, listen, hear. Be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. The Oracle is the truth speaker and insight bringer of this deck, the ancestor who will be your best outspoken girlfriend, someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. In this deck, she is reminiscent of the Oracle of Delphi, a psychic priestess of ancient Greece who was able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bowl that has sacred smoke rising out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evaluation of your current situation. Angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You are being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves because at the moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you are willing to truly open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make, or action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you. Trust them. I feel the angels around us. I feel the ancestors. I really do. At this point in my journey, sorry, coffee tastes so good. So far in my journey, I went through 3 months by myself, only talked to a few people when my husband had to go back to Pennsylvania for our house. And that is the 3 months that I took to walk through the dark night of the soul. You have a lot of crying, you have a lot of anger, you have a lot of resentment. You have a lot of things you think about that how would it have been if I wouldn't have made that choice? But you did make that choice. So don't linger with it. Don't hang on to it. Release it. The more we hang on to things, the harder it is to release. And my advice right now is get a journal. Start channeling messages in this journal. Just Just pick up a pen or a pencil and start writing, drawing, coloring, whatever you want to do, whatever is coming to you. And you will get synchronicities if you look at it. Use your senses right now. Now wait for important information is what we just got. Okay. Now we've got the Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. I'm going to say this. Sometimes we go through those moments where we feel nobody gives a shit. I've been there, done that. We all have. But on this 3D plane of existence, not everybody will love us. Not everybody will even like us. But if we love and like ourselves, people see that. If you're confident and you don't care what other people's opinion are about you because you have grown and you are being who you want to be, just stay with that, because you will run into people that are envious and jealous, and who knows what they're going through in their life and why they can't be like somebody else, but they need to be them, not somebody else. Allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Earth Mother is the female counterpart to Sky Father. It's auspicious to receive this card, because in the eyes and heart of Earth Mother, you are her child, and she is highly protective of her baby. I love that. That's great, isn't it? She will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Earth Mother is only covered by leaves in the card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, maiden, mother, and crone. Behind her can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light. And it's important you know that and feel the love. If you have challenges with your mother or with being in mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. Everything is black and white except the red heart, the love. What's love? What's love got to do with it? What's love? What is love? Ask yourself that. Write it down. What is love? Put a question mark. Write it down. Write what you feel, not what anybody else's opinion is, not something you watched on TV, nothing else. Go within, do a meditation, have your book with you, and just start channeling messages. Not something you want to write, just when your pen starts to flow, you'll know that you have come in contact with your inner self, and it is going to give you the answers you need. And love is very, very important in this journey. But you know where you start with love? Start with yourself. Your mother created you. You're perfect in every way. The world has made you feel imperfect, but you are perfect. You need to look at that perfection. Some we have flaws, some we have amazing things, but we're all amazing. We got that one little magical spark that no one else has. God made us unique. And we had a visit from the great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. This is a sign. We have the white feathers, which the angels are around us. The great teacher looks like Jesus. We've got Earth Mother, feel love and comfort. He is setting the dove free. See, this is where we're going. Okay. This is a great reading, guys. If you put them all together, this is the first one we got. And this is live in this world as a dreamer, create a future paradise. We are creators. We are co-creators with God. Okay. And then we got the oracle. Wait for important information. You'll get it in the solitude. You'll get that important information when you go and you meditate and you listen, hear. Don't talk like you're praying, just listen. You don't even have to talk because Mother is within you. Mother created you. Mother will send you messages, and so will your father, Sky Father. Because you have the great teacher. We're all great teachers, and we're all students. Each person can bring something to the table that's unique and different that no one else has the aspect of thinking that way. Uh, know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card is inspired by the many prophets and teachers who have brought great healing to the earth. There is a great teacher in every tradition. And this card represents the one of whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredible spiritual one. He is surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him. And the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiences, peace through joy. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself in the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles or lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is a confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. We all have that. We all have different experiences. That's why they're different stories. That's why you are the writer of your own story, your own journey. What is it that you want to go out and create to make this paradise on earth? And we got the messenger oracle, and it was pretty interesting how these cards come out. The first one that come out is know your fears. Fear stops everything. It really does. If you're afraid, and I'm afraid of things, I'm claustrophobic as hell, and I don't like heights. But I will go up on a ladder. I have pushed myself to do that, but there's certain things that I'm not going to do. Where other people, oh, they love to do it, so let them do it, and I'll watch. You know, you have fears, both big and small. Some is felt for good reason. It serves to remind you to be cautious and not to take foolish and dangerous risks. Other fears you feel are but shadows that you have made real and given substance. They serve only to make you doubt yourself or question your good judgment. To fear success, to restrict and to limit. Look within, know your fears, shine a light upon them, and see them for the shadows and mists that they are. A lot of times, our fear will block us from living, and we've got to remember that. We have to be careful with fear. Um, if you're having a lot of fear problems, just like I said, I'm afraid of it, go up a little ladder, start working on yourself. I've been working on myself. I can go up on a ladder, I just can't stand on a roof. Unless it's like got a patio with a handrail and things like that. But the biggest thing is don't fear the unknown come up. The ugly is not always bad and evil, and the beautiful not always good and just. Failure is not predetermined, nor is it a given that others laugh at you if you choose to follow your dreams. It is your fear of the unknown that makes you question and judge. Do not let another's experience be the truth that guides you. Do not allow your fear of an unknown outcome to hold you prisoner. Your own experience could be both different and rewarding. Live. Uh, Sometimes you get to that point where you feel like you're dead inside. It's like you're at the bottom of the dark night of the soul. You're at the wounded warrior stage, and then you rise above that, and you're out of the wounded warrior stage. These are the things that we all go through. But once you get rid of the wounded warrior, heal the wounds of the warrior, and start your quest again, you'll see what caused those wounds, what was your trigger point, and why were they there. Change is unavoidable. Yes, it is. Dark is not always bad, and light is not always good. Uh, Change is unavoidable. Change, every second of every day, you undergo change. Your perception is altered by what you see, feel, and experience from one moment to the next. Your body ages and moves closer to death with every breath. Autumn will always come to the end, the bounty of summer. And the new hope of spring will always follow the winter. Change is all around you. Do not let your fear bind you to the past and prevent you from enjoying your present and future. Stop fighting. You cannot resist the inevitable, so choose instead to embrace it with acceptance and peace. We need to quit criticizing people because they didn't do it our way. The other day, we had something happen, and I could have reacted, and I thought about it, but I'm like, it's no big deal. My husband took the kale out, a big bag of kale we had just bought for the dog food, and he set it on the washer, forgot to put it in the freezer, and it was there for a whole day, and it was junk. So anyway, I grabbed the kale, and usually I would come in and say, "What did you do? I can't believe you forgot this." Now listen to what I sound like. I sound like the mother, like their boss, like I'm complaining because, you accidentally made a mistake. Why would I do that? Normally I would do that. So I'm sitting here thinking, what would you would with the kale walking up at the play, our house, thinking, what would you say next, Juan? Don't do it. Don't say what you'd normally say. And I didn't. I didn't complain once. I said, it's all right. We'll get more. We did. We got more. It was done. It's how we react to things. People make mistakes, things happen. I think it was the creator testing me because usually we're wasting like almost $3 and I'd be ticked off because money I'm frugal. I don't really care about money, but I know I have to live, until we change and the money system goes down. So usually I would be like, oh my God, it's $3. Are you crazy? I could have bought a hot pie or something like that. Da, 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 da. And I'd go on, telling them how bad it was for a $3 bag of kale. And then I thought about it, I'm thinking, God, why would you do that? Make somebody feel bad over a bag of kale that they forgot. And are you an idiot? And I started criticizing myself on how I would answer it because really it would have been kind of ignorant on my part. It's not like it was meant to happen, it just happened. So go with the flow, and we did, and there was no problem with it. Wash away your burdens. Wata, look at her. She is just floating in la la land. She has the flowers around her, the tree frogs, all of nature, and she is just there. As you have moved through life, you have undoubtedly experienced moments that have inspired feelings of regret, remorse, shame, and guilt. You have made promises you have not been able to keep. You have judged and blamed yourself and others. You have burdened yourself with feelings born of acts that cannot be undone, which still bind you to the past. It is time to forgive. It is time to lie down in the healing waters and let them wash away your burdens so you can move forward with spirit cleansed. And I'm glad it said that. Right now we're going to go into fall here pretty soon. You need to open your windows, your doors, and you need to burn some white sage and get the energies all out, anything bad, because you'll be closed up in your house for a while and you don't want to any of those bad uh, energies stagnant in your house for the winter. Okay. I got so many cards now. I mean, it's just so crazy. Okay. I pick up one and it's cold, and I pick up the next one and it's warm. So we got to go with the warmth. And it's a 19, which is a 10, which goes to a 1. Uh, this is butterfly effect. What you do today can linger into your tomorrows, and perhaps someone else's tomorrows as well. It is like when someone says something negative to you and you carry it through your day and then pass that ick onto someone else. This is why it is important to think before you act. Remember, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Let's do a quick analogy. Someone far away wakes up in the morning and steps on a tack. That puts them in a bloody foul mood. So maybe they get rude with their spouse or partner, setting the tone for the rest of their day. Their partner then goes out into the world to work. They now ruffle those wings, spreading that same poo-poo attitude onto a fellow coworker. That coworker did nothing wrong and has been making a product that is important to something of safety that will be sold all over the world. But instead of quality control, they are blindly doing the job while venting to a coworker. This gizmo then gets packed and shipped with all the other gizmos somewhere halfway across the world. Someone buys it and uses it for, well, you see where this is going, and continues to go. Long story short, too late. Ha ha ha. Are you spreading poo? Ah, that's unfortunate because those poop filled wings just splattered onto someone else's day. Stop and consider the consequences of your actions. That's it right there. Stop and think of the consequences of your action. That's what I'm doing right now. Uh, Remember, we're all going through the dark night of the soul at different times. So when you have people around you that are going through the dark night of the soul, uh, let them be led into calm waters because there's issues that they're working out. We are going to go to the Magical Spirit Oracle, and I love this new deck. The graphics are amazing. We got a 37, which is another 10. This is a 1. And it says, that which is true will always be enough. And it says, truth, honor, impress, integrity. Shine on, crazy diamonds. She's got two halves. She's got the dark and the light. Look at her hair and the crescent moon over her and a path right into her eyes. Eyes with the crescent moon on her head. But if you look, it's coming through her mouth. There is no mouth on her. It's behind the mountains and the hills. Abundance happens when I honor my soul and live in truth. The honest path, the honorable knight, the noble empress, the liberation of self, the highest view can be seen once we have reached the mountain peak. And what a breathtaking view it is. A grueling climb that requires strength and perseverance can lead to a feeling of total freedom. This is what it feels like to set yourself free by the power of truth. Fulfillment on the level of soul and wholeness of self, regardless of what the world may see. You have earned your own sight. The path to authenticity is not an easy one. There are temptations all around. The witch's lair calls you near. Dark forces seek to make you stray from your path, to neglect your true self, discard your values, and dishonor your soul. Some people will even choose the easy path, selling their soul in exchange for a shortcut to the top. This never works. This is the false self, the starving ego. For when they reach the peak, their view is obstructed by thick fog and mountain mist. They become cursed by the one who lured them in. They will never see the view. Only living truly can earn the gift of the sight of fulfillment. The truth card is about living with honor, integrity, and authenticity and having goodwill toward humanity, being a real gem in a world of fake stones, shining by your own light rather than relying on the reflections of others, is to validate yourself fully. It is to honor the callings and highest truth of your soul. Even when faced with temptation, drawing this card can be a sign that you are currently navigating this path. You are indeed on a quest for truth. Living authentically has become a core value of yours. If you continue in search of the highest honor, you will surely be rewarded in priceless ways. Perhaps if you continue to live within the space of truth, you will achieve an abundance you never could have imagined. It is not dishonest to wish for true wealth in the metaphysical and physical world. Visualize yourself on the peak of the mountain. Imagine you feel totally fulfillment, wholeness, and peace of mind. You are giving spirit a hug every time you choose truth. Truth is spirit, and authenticity is the language of the soul. Meditate on the concept of the universe and spirit, reciprocating true abundance every time you choose to honor your soul. The eyes are the windows to the soul, I've always heard and I've always thought of. That basically just told us what I said. We have to go within. We have to live our truth and not someone else's truth. We got a number 32, which is another 5, the great goddess, transcending divinity, Shakti. Transcending divinity, yin Shakti with feminine. I am empowered and awakened by the great goddess within. The universal mother queen of the cosmos, she who is and she who gives eternal life. But who can also take it away? She who at will could create or demolish earth if provoked, destroying without hesitation. All she has created, a supreme being of the most powerful feminine essence. Many have tried to travel her depths to the place of the soul, but many have failed to make it to the place so full of everything you can hardly fathom any of it. It is total light and total dark. The harmonization of the forces of good and evil, a place where it's understood that the universe is as it should be, that the evolution of our collective consciousness is right on cue. Notice the floating crystal path leading up to her soul. It is the beautiful but deadly, slippery, transparent, and movable. Observe the skeleton of those who fell. Deemed unworthy, incapable, and understanding the truth, she offers the price you pay is letting go of what you are comfortable knowing, releasing the illusions that once brought you ignorant bliss. Only the soul who accepts her as she is can make it to ascension. The one who can accept both the beauty and ugliness within her. Only then will they have total transcending of the soul, a higher awakening and activation of their power. There is potential for growth and prosperity if they can make it past their own limitations and worldly illusion. A peaceful valley is just beyond the barren desert. Pulling the great goddess card can be a sign that it's time to transcend your limitations and transmute them into power. You have the strength and intelligence it takes to do this. Finding the harmony of both dark and light in your life, actualizing and honoring them both. You cannot have only one. This card has an energy of divinity. There is something you are resisting, blocking with fear and limiting with compliance. You're a powerful point, and the goddess strength is within you. Call upon her. The goddess has revelations to share with you. Connect with her by acknowledging both the light and dark in you and your life. You could not be whole without them. Your shadow self has as much to teach you. Both are necessary for your evolution. Honor them for a moment with spiritual practice or journaling. Yeah, I've been telling you all you need to start journaling. I like that card. And keeping track of things because okay, we're gonna go to the dreams of Gaia because oh no, we're not. Nope, no, we're not. I did something a little different this time. Gotta get used to it. I went out of the box. We are gonna go to the Enchanted Map Oracle, and we got a number 45. Sad embrace. And that's a 9. Sad embrace, lost is a part of life. Let go and allow time to heal you. You may be entering into a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you're having to let go of a long cherished dream. If so, take heart, for this ending may have been for your highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept the loss. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. Whatever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you may soon see what beauty lies ahead. I really like that card. We do have to embrace the sad. We really do. And you can cry if you're sad. You have, we all go through stages about that. Now, we are going to go to, I got to make sure I used two of the tarots, so I got to make sure it's the right one when I'm reading it. Okay. Got the Eight of Swords with this one, the sad embrace, and that's restrictions. Are you embracing restrictions? Is someone restricting you? Are you restricting yourself? How is that playing out for you? Because we don't want restrictions. The eight means change, and this eight sees you on the brink of that change as you realize the way you're being restricted by your circumstances at work, in a relationship, or in a project. The card often shows a relationship is on lockdown because one of you is not free to make a commitment. An additional meaning is being bound by too much responsibility. Get practical and see that you are in control of your own future. Regardless of what others think, you can free yourself by being less tolerant of the demands of others. Separation, fear, burdens, lack of vision, being stuck, responsibility, and change. Um, Only we can change that. Only we can accept this and walk on as a learning experience. Unfortunately, not all learning experiences are really positive. And the next card we got was the Eight of Earth. And this is success and wealth and love. This is all of it. Do what you love and love what you do. Remember that. Do what you love and love what you do. Don't go out and do something you don't love. Make plans for the future, a time of abundance ahead, confidence in a future outcome. Do not rest on your laurels. Money does not buy happiness. Lose the lack mentality. The Eight of Earth symbolizes success, wealth, and love, and the manifestation of a positive attitude, doing what you love and loving what you do. This is a very optimistic card, one that suggests a time of abundance, fruitfulness, and a good harvest ahead. Peaceful and happy home, career confidence, the respect of your peers. What more could you ask for? All the seeds born of the past planning are growing well, and you can be confident that the outcome you need will manifest. This can also be a good time to think about taking the next big leap. Rather than resisting on your laurels, you have it within you to go further and reach greater heights if you so desire, especially if you remain committed to doing everything to the best of your ability. The Eight of Earth signifies a time to look, to acknowledge, and celebrate your success, and perhaps to start making new plans for the future as well. We've been working on that, all of us. This is a beautiful card to get after this because this is the past. This is like the first one you read is the past. So this represents there was a sadness, a loss, and it could have been a loss of yourself. I lost myself in this world because you did have some restrictions. Either you were restricting yourself by not going out of the box, or someone else was restricting you. But now you're gliding into the earth. You're gliding into do what you love and love what you do aspect of your life. Because, that's kind of like the butterfly effect. It's like being in the cocoon, and like she's in the cocoon and she's waking up and she's sitting up and she's ready. Right now, she's not ready. She's got some restrictions, but those are going to go away. We're going to have the butterfly effect, and she's going to come out of the cocoon, him or her. They're going to come out of the cocoon and really look at themselves, really look at the aspect of what they're doing. And then they're going to have the Eight of Earth is going to come in and say, no, let's break up the confusion. Only do what you love and love what you do. And that'll narrow it down and it'll help you make your decision. That was a good that was a really good one we got. And we also got I wanted clarifiers for all this, kind of like a story journey, and I think I pretty much got that. So I mixed the cards up this time to get every aspect, maybe a better view of what we're looking at and reading into, because some people have a hard time following things like that. So the next one we got was the strength. And I would say the strength that appears in this, you'll get the strength to do what you love and love what you do. And this is an 11, which is a master number, doubles in power. Stand firm, be calm, and take the higher moral ground. This situation is a test of your character, and you are resilient and patient enough to withstand ongoing challenges without panic or a compromise that doesn't feel right. This is courage, patience, endurance, risk, balance, oppositions, and vitality. We've been getting the patience card. We have to be patient right now. If we're patient, it will come, because the next one we got was the Six of Swords. And I'm pretty sure, yeah. She is on the boat and she's not looking back. He's got a grin and he's got some, looks like magic twirly feathers. Moving on, departure, leaving behind, distance, accepting lessons. Six of Swords represents transition, change, and holding on to the past. The asker is currently going through a transformational period that involves shifts in their love life, career, and living situation. Moving on from relationships, reconciliation after fight. Leaving stressful workplace, moving to new role, finding material stability, again, learning lessons. This card can also symbolize a trip the asker will need to take alone. They may be feeling separation anxiety from loved ones, but they are making the right decision for their future. When I see this whole thing, when I see her, this is going out of the past. This is coming through all this. coming through the sadness. We were embracing it for a while. Because you had some restrictions. Either you were restricting or someone else was restricting. Eight of Earth, do what you love and love what you do. Six of Swords, guess what she's doing? He's grinning, but guess what she's doing? She's not looking back. She's going off to do what she loves and loves what she does. And this, the cocoon was the past. The butterfly is going into the future. We've got this. We really do. Sometimes when we are going through so much junk, and we got so much junk in our trunk that we can't release things, we just need to release it and let it go. Okay, now, that pretty much did that one. Okay, so now we've got a number 19, and this is Dragon's Lair, which is a 10, which is a 1. And actually, this doesn't look like a very friendly, it looks like a cold little eyes shining out of the thing. It looks kind of cold and scary. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. This reminds me of a time in my journey where it was like I was in the dragon's lair, cold, wet, dirty, dumb. It just, my life just didn't feel like it felt like I was frozen in time. And I'm actually cold looking at this card. We've all been frozen in time, but we have to figure out why we're frozen in that state. And that's just a literal, now we got the 2 of water reversed. Make sure it's not in here. Oh, okay, that's in there. There you are. The 2 of water reversed. The couple. Now, the 2 of water reversed addresses the subject of losing our sense of self, our identity, and independence upon entering into a new romantic relationship. It reminds us of the importance of retaining our independence, lest the relationship become one of codependency and inequality. Remember that romantic love is not only love relationships in our life. There is the love shared between friends, between human and animal companions for nature goals and our interests. These loves are still worthy of our time and attention. Do not focus completely on the new to the determined of the old. The 2 of water reversed also symbolizes the importance of not allowing yourself to be drawn into a quarrel between friends or lovers, or to be forced to take sides. If you find yourself in such a situation, remain non-judgmental, compassionate, and loving to both. Yeah, I do that. uh I feel really cold all of a sudden. I mean, I literally have goosebumps. somebody is feeling really cold right now, and it's a partnership. It's a romantic partnership or a friendship or something is cold. And we're going to go a little deeper into what it really means, because getting the two of water upside down, look, he's kind of looking up to her. She's looking down to him. I don't know. I am seeing, and you got the two fish down here kissing each other. Meet me in the middle. Like, meet me halfway. Don't blame me for everything. You are guilty also. But if we quit playing the blame game and start loving each other and reverse it, the two little fishies down here will live in balance. Look, they're balanced out. They're kissing. They're like, balance. Don't go there. Balance here. When you feel like you're going to explode, like you got a trigger, walk away, go to the bathroom, go wash your face, go wash your hands, go out into nature, ground yourself. Don't react like you normally do. React different, because you need to change yourself a little at a time for the good, not for bad. We also got the Five of Swords, and I think that one is the other. Oh no, it's not. It's conflict. Yeah, so we've got with this is the present. Okay. That was the past, the first one we did. This was the past, embracing sadness. This one is the now space. All this is the now space and the conflict. Because we did get the strength, because there is some bumps in the road with all of the swords. Stand your ground. You don't need to respond aggressively, but do be assertive rather than retreat. An argument or other conflict leaves you battle worn and feeling small. This may be because someone you trusted has been cruel, unkind, or even devious, wounding your friendship, business, relationship, or romance out of jealousy or a need for power. This card can also reveal communication problems in families, hurtful opposition, or being unfairly overruled and ignored. On a more positive note, the situation is now out in the open. There is going to be something going on, and I've been seeing it because the energies are really up and down right now. They are not balanced. So we are going to have a lot of unbalanced times, and that is our now moment. But you can ride the waves, get your surfboard ready, get your strength on, and know you're going to go into turmoil and know that you're going to be okay. So I think, yeah, I went, I just noticed something. This is the Four of Swords. This is still with this. See, what I did was I pulled these with the dreams of Gaia. And we're going to do these, and all these clarifiers are with the dreams of Gaia. So they're incorporated into it. He's in a boat by himself, the Four of Swords. He's got his bow and arrow. Remember, the broken arrow is peace. And it looks like he's not cold, he's comfortable, he's laying in the bed, but he's looking. He's getting ready to shoot his bow. Let's see what he's going to shoot. Rest, relax, peace, sanctuary, recuperation, self-protection, rejuvenation. The Four of Swords represents reflection, solitude, and recuperation if the asker has recently been going through a period of hard work. This card indicates that they need time to rest and self-care, withdrawing from love life, alone time, take a break, taking a vacation, mental health day, self-reflect, or rest, anxiety about finances, and overthinking about money. The asker is encouraged to take a moment to step back from their daily life by planning a weekend getaway, doing a social media detox, or incorporating mindfulness practice into their routine. It mentions solitude. We got the solitude card in the very beginning for the past. So it's saying that you need that solitude. You need to get out in the middle of the lake with your bow and just be in magic, be in yourself. Realize that yourself right now is trying to tell you something. And we need to listen. Okay, that is the end of that one. Now we've got 31. This is the last one of the enchanted map. Oh no, there's two, of course. Excuse me. We got a 31, which is for dry desert. She's looking away and there's only one set of footprints. But I would say she's in solitude. Is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. Like the chameleon. Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until after consistent effort, you reach the oasis you're searching for. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They have adapted to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a desert, water essential for life can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. This may not seem like the most productive time, but looks are deceiving. This is a most important place to find what's truly right for you. Yeah, and this is the present still. Okay, this is still the present. So we were still in the present with the dry desert. And there is something going on with quite a few people right now. I can really feel it in the cards. Because with this 31, we got desire number 20, but it was reversed. When the desire card appears reversed, it is asking us to look at our desires honestly and see if they are selfish desires that only serve to bring dishonor and hurt to ourselves or others. For instance, if we desire that others possess or lust after something or someone at the expense of another, or want to possess more than that for which we have a genuine need, and allow these desires to dominate our life in a destructive manner. If we recognize these desires to dominate our life in a destructive manner, if we recognize these desires, it is time to ask ourselves if we are slaves to our desires, will our servitude be our undoing? When we look clearly at the nature of unhealthy desire, we will see that is a reflection of our character and nature if we choose to act on desires that we know will cause harm and hurt to others. For instance, there is no justification for placing yourself between two people who are still involved in a relationship. It matters not what the other person has done. If one of them seeks to enter into a relationship with your prior to ending their relationship with their partner, you can show respect to yourself by not giving in to your desires until their relationship has well and truly ended. While your desires may be strong, ask yourself, do I really want to involve myself with a person who actively chooses to deceive and hurt their partner by entering into a relationship with another? In this situation, do not be swayed by your desires or by tales of woe, of unhappiness, or neglect. Instead, desire better for yourself and tell them to do the right thing by their partner. Tell them to speak to their partner of their unhappiness, not you, and to show both respect for you and their partner by being honest and transparent in their intentions. Another message from the desired card reversed is to stop worrying about what others are doing with their lives and focus on what you are not doing. Why would you desire failure or harm to another who is doing their best to improve their life just because you do not like them or agree with their lifestyle choices? This suggests a lack within yourself, born of your own fear to act on your desires. It is easy to judge, condemn, and wish failure or harm to another for doing the very thing you are afraid to do yourself. But they are not responsible for your unhappiness, you are. And if you always wanting more, never satisfied with what you already have, always having to have the biggest, the best, the supersized, and the brand new. Ask yourself, why do you actually use the things that you buy? Do they serve a purpose, or is it your true desire to be able to brag is status, to be seen as better than those who have less? Then you risk being perceived as self-important, arrogant, and greedy. In this case, you have mistaken material wealth for abundance. You have made yourself a slave to baser desires to possess and control. Now is the time to look deeper and ask yourself whether having a possessing make you feel more in control? Does it make you feel good about yourself? Does it truly increase your feelings of self-worth and self-esteem? Ask yourself. Also, who are you without the possessions? Would the person be happy? Would they like who they are? If the answer is no, then ask yourself why. Our selfish desires often mask a lack or deficit within, even more so if we give in to them. When the desire card appears reversed, we have the opportunity to ask ourselves if we have given into our selfish desire, and if so, consider the consequences of our actions. If you recognize yourself in this reflection, it might be time to let your conscience be your guide instead of the lack within. Uh, there's some ego going on here. Big time ego. Ego is not a good thing. Confidence is a good thing. You know, a love myself ego is a good thing, but yeah, the other kind of ego is not good. Let me make sure this is not, yeah, not sword. Yep. Because when we got the reversed ego, okay, we've got the dry desert where she's looking away and she's in the middle of nowhere. Now there's some anxiety because we got the 9 of Swords, and that is anxiety. What ties you in knots at 3 a.m. looks small in the light of day. Try to keep perspective when negative thoughts get in the way. This is panic attack, fear, guilt, insomnia, nightmares, stress, mental overload. Yeah, this is the anxiety card. It reveals trouble beneath the surface that is often expressed through dreams and nightmares. What's eating you up? You may be anxious due to pressure, overwork, relationship, or family issues, or anxiety may be a pattern for you as a warrior. On a physical level, it can show someone not sleeping well due to stress or overthinking. We need to see, this is our now space, guys. This is what we're doing in our now space. And the past was telling you solitude, meditate, get with the program type. Now we're in the now space and we're in the dry desert with anxiety and our desires upside down. And yeah, because we also got, I know I got this one, the chariot with that one. And we know what the chariot is. It's the running. He's got a black and white horse. Its choice is polarity. Success, ambition, determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, focus. The chariot card is all about overcoming challenges and going victory through maintaining control of your surroundings. This perfect control and confidence allows the charioteer to emerge victoriously in any situation. Take action on love, taking control of your love life, strong ambition, motivation, and control at work, determination to reach financial good. You will be able to stay on the chosen path if your decision is firm. Your strategy should be a move forward decisively and have a clearly defined goal. You're the one who right now is in the desert. And you desire is reversed. Your desire is all willy-nilly. And then you've got anxiety because you're out there in the middle of nowhere and your horses are running away and you can't get the cowboy. He's got so much energy around him, you can't make the decision and he's running out of the way and you've got to make the decision before he's gone. And it's too late. Which one? Which choice? That's in our now. Now, this is our special message. This is the future position of cards. We got a 33. Now, our past was, yeah, let's just say the cocoon, the butterfly effect, and the present is the dry desert, the alone, the desire upside down, the anxiety. But now in the future to come, we got 33, which is a master number. It doubles in its power and its peaks of joy. She's jumping through the clouds. She's got the red dress on, and guess what? She's flying near the butterfly. She's got all the energy. That's where we're going. Once we work through all of the cocoon butterfly effect, desert, we go into the peaks of joy. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement and you worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronously are arranged to both you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is a contagious. Yeah, I have been in my happiness lately. I've had some ups and downs, some gurgles and things, but it's been happier. because we got the 9 of Fire. And the 9 of Fire is an awesome card, but this one was reversed. There is a blockage. Move through life with confidence, a time of fruition attaining. Knowledge and experience bring ease. Do not seek praise or affirmation. Give your best every time. Once you have finished, move on. Simplify your life. Remove obstacles and restrictions. Does it seem you are making your life more difficult by overcomplicating something? Do you find you take 10 steps to perform a task when you know you could have completed the task in 5? Or do you seem suddenly to have a list of conditions and requirements that only serve to limit and restrict? We just got the restriction card. There is a good rule to follow in all areas of life. Keep it simple. The reverse 9 of Fire is a gentle reminder not to bury yourself under the weight of the unnecessary. Take physical action to simplify your life and how you do things. Otherwise, you will make your life harder and slow yourself down. Remove the clutter and create an easy flow that is free of self-imposed obstructions. Lighting your world by following a process that is elegant in design and uncomplicated in nature, because it only requires that you do what you need to do and nothing that you do not. But doing so, you can give all your focus and energy to what is truly important and nothing more. Yeah, the restrictions just come out and said, yeah, you're restricted. What you doing? Because we got okay, there it is. That was in that other book. Okay, we got the Page of Pentacles. This is opportunity. This is the future. This is what's happening. We've got opportunity going on here. Look out for other offers regarding property and work. There's good opportunity on the horizon, but be diligent. Check all contracts carefully. Money messages, communication work, luck, confidence, and optimism. We really got some good cards in this, and we also have we got sensitivity, the Queen of Cups. Tune into your nurturing side. In decision making, your emotional intelligence is your best guide. This is love, nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, care, and emotion. When someone is hurting, we need to help. If we're hurting, we need to go off and we need to think about what we're doing, because we're going to go through things like that in our life that hurts. But we got the Four of Pentacles, and that's security. Enjoy this period of calm and order, but stay open to new possibilities too. Keep looking for new ways to expand your empire. This future outcome is really good because you can see where we went through the things. I mean, it's like it's in lockstep. We got the 10 of Pentacles, and that is luck. Appreciate the special bonds you share as a group and the love that comes with commitment. Family, celebration, generosity, money, luck, completeness, and love. We're going to go into a time where it's love and completion and all the good stuff, because we will be getting rewards. We got the Four of Wands, and that's rewards. Be carefree while you can and replenish your mind, body, soul. You deserve it. Balance, love, contentment, freedom, openness, travel, new home. we are going through some changes. We are evolving through this, and it is going to get a little different because we got the death card as the last one. This was the special message, the future card, and it is number 13, which is 4, and that it's death. He is in the middle of the wild horses with the energy and the circular vortex above him. And this was reversed. Oh, no, it wasn't. Nope, it wasn't reversed. It was upright. My bad. This is transformation, endings, change, transition, letting go, release. The death card signals that one major phase in your life is ending and a new one is about to begin. You just need to close one door so that the new one can open. Change the relationship, changes in romantic life, ending relationships, job transition, career transition, leaving unfulfilled careers. Financial loss, adapting to financial loss, changing views of money. Another meaning of the death card is that you are about to go through a major change, transition, or transformation. The old version of yourself needs to die to allow the new you to be created. Yeah. I seen all of that coming. We are going to go through so much that it's not going to feel like it's us anymore. 31. We got another 31. We got a lot of 4s. Look up angel number 4s. Illumined master. Be a spreader of love. There are thousands of illumined masters who have ascended into higher dimensions and are now guiding us on earth. In the golden future, when the veils between the earthly and spiritual realms are thin, they will actually be seen walking amongst the people of this planet. They will be spreading pure love that will fully open the hearts of all humans and animals. The flow of love between people will also be tangible. Everyone will feel that they are totally loved and lovable. So they will glow with self-worth, joy, and confidence. For the first time, humans will truly know how to love. They will realize that they belong on earth. In the golden future, everyone will understand and experience true love. When this card of love comes to you, it calls on you to examine the deepest recess of your heart. Remember that without ego, there is only love. Pull back the veils of illusion from your eyes and see all your actions and those of others with eyes of compassion. View all relationships, situations, and circumstances through the prism of love. Set yourself free through understanding and acceptance. Open yourself up and let love flow in. Everyone is different. We will have challenges, but love is everywhere. It is unconformed and unrestricted. It dissolves everything. Lord Jesus is now the bringer of cosmic love. He is the spokesperson for the intergalactic council, the body that takes decisions for his universe, and your guidance is to call on him. Ask for a boost of cosmic love to flow on earth and to you as an individual. Take a deep breath and feel unconditional love burst anyway. Any locks on your heart, love yourself and prepare to be a spreader of unconditional love in the new golden age. I love that. Hey, got 2 more. Okay. We're going to go to the divine master, the divine director. Trust and process, create space for divine order to unfold. The divine director is an advanced cosmic light being from the heart of source who is dedicated to helping earth and all her inhabitants align with divine purpose. He is one of more exclusive divine masters, part extraterrestrial, part angel. He can take many forms, but in most cases looks like a character from Star Trek. He works closely with the angels to ensure they are fulfilling their duties and helping the humans. they are charged with protecting. You are being guided to stop trying to micromanage the universe. Sometimes events are beyond human comprehension, and thus trying to figure out the finer details of your life may be holding you back rather than taking you forward. When the divine director comes to you, you are being invited to trust that there is a purpose behind what is unfolding. The choice and circumstances and challenges you are facing will lead you to know and trust yourself at a deeper level. If you find yourself not knowing where to go from here, there's a good chance that there's an aspect of your life that you have refrained from dealing with, healing, or sharing. In order for the next step to be revealed to you, you are encouraged to address the aspect of your life that you have overlooked for when you do so. You allow the energetic wheels of the universe to take you forward. Yeah, that's where we're going. We're going onward. Now we got one more card. We got the Gateway of Light activation. We got the Holy Grail, inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. The Holy Grail has been a mystery for thousands of years. Many believe that it was the cup that Jesus drank from at the Last Supper, or that used to collect his blood or at the crucifixion. While others believe that it was a person, possibly Mary Magdalene. It's also been described as a stone, a dish, and a cauldron. The energy of this card is strongly related to a physical space, which is the Chalice Well in Gladsbury, southwest England. A sacred garden where many go to connect with the great goddess and discover the mysteries within. As a gateway, the Holy Grail is the cup of our heart, which we allow to be filled by Source light so that we are overflowing with divine love. The energy that we call into the Holy Grail is the feminine energy of Source, the fierce yet graceful light that inspires us to dance to the sacred rhythm of life. This gateway, therefore, encourages us to stop searching outside ourselves for truth and go within, to realize that we've had everything we've been searching for the whole time. It's like inviting the divine in, but knowing that it was already there before we asked. You have been on a great quest, seeking, searching, discovering. But the further you've gone, the more your heart has called you back. You may still have been looking for treasure, but you are now discovering that all roads lead back to you. The great source of creation holds up a shiny mirror in front of you, and you see your reflection. You are the answer. You are the divine. You are created. You are creating. The gateway of your divinity has opened, and the vessel of your being is flowing with infinitive light. You have been searching for God, and God is within. So go within. This is the key to heaven. Your cup is overflowing. Your gifts are being unlocked. Let the world share your treasures. Wow, that was a great reading. Whew, long reading. Now that I got more cards. All right, everybody. Stay vigilant. Become an observer. Work on self. And remember, we got a tower moment. We've got a death card. Right now, it is the evolution of our world changing, and we're changing with it. And it's a beautiful thing. We just have to flow into it. So, I love everybody, and may every step in your journey be magical. You know what? Just be you.